Welcome to our channel. This explainer channel is all about Dubai life, job opportunities, business, growth, and real experiences in the UAE. If you dream about working in Dubai, moving here, starting a business, or just understanding the actual lifestyle, you are in the exact right place. Today, we're skipping the fluff and diving straight into the real, transparent blueprint of the Dubai job market.
Okay, let's dive into this, because as you know, a lot of people online only show you the absolute luxury side of Dubai. You've all seen the Instagram reels, right? Instant wealth, sports cars everywhere, effortless direct employment visas handed out like candy. But on this channel, we want to show you both, the incredible opportunities and the grounded reality.
So our roadmap for today's explainer looks like this. First, the actual Dubai job reality. Second, the visit to employment model. Third, we're breaking down the costs. Fourth, securing the actual job. And finally, building a trusted business. Let's get right into it. Section 1, the Dubai job reality.
We believe in real opportunities, not false promises. Because look, when you're moving to a foreign country, hope is not a strategy. You need an honest approach that tells you exactly what to expect.
Now, what's really crucial to understand right out the gate is the danger zone. It's what Rizqfinder calls the traditional agent trap. These are absolute scammers who will literally hold your passport hostage back in your home country. They offer you these magical direct employment letters for companies you have never physically laid eyes on, and they demand massive upfront fees, sometimes 3 to 4 lakhs. It's a complete shot in the dark, and sadly, it's how thousands of ambitious people end up losing their life savings.
Moving on to Section 2, the visit to employment model.
So, if direct employment agents are usually full of it, how do people actually get jobs? Well, the answer is this highly structured visit to employment model. It basically works as a step-by-step roadmap. It starts with a small advance payment on day 1. Within a week or two, boom, you receive a 60-day visit visa and your flight ticket. By roughly day 15, you arrive in the UAE and settle into supervised accommodation. Over the next few weeks, you're physically attending face-to-face interviews. And finally, around week 8, once you secure the job, the company legally converts your visit visa into a proper employment visa. It makes total sense, it's logical, and it requires you to actually be there in person.
But of course, hearing all that leads to the most common question doubtful candidates have. Why don't you just provide direct employment visas from India? I mean, it sounds so much easier, right?
Well, the hard truth about the Dubai job market is that UAE companies rarely, and I mean almost never, hire for technical, administrative, or retail roles without a face-to-face interview first. Just think about it from the employer's perspective for a second. They want to meet you, they want to gauge your communication skills, and they want to see if you actually fit their company culture. A legal visit visa is simply the necessary bridge to securing an honest interview and seeing the actual office before you sign a contract. All right, Section 3, breaking down the costs.
The total starting cost sits at about 120,000 rupees, but notice how it isn't handed over as some massive lump sum into the unknown. It's 30,000 upfront for visa processing, then 40,000 once it's time to book the flight ticket. And that final balance, you pay that only after you have physically reached the UAE. This staged approach is huge because it protects the candidate and ensures the agency is actually delivering on their promises at every single milestone.
But what does that 1.2 lakh actually buy you? It's definitely not just a plane ticket. You're getting the 60-day visa, the airport pickup, and crucially, supervised accommodation and food, because you can't be starving while you're looking for work. They also handle creating an ATS-friendly CV for you and set up the actual interviews. You are essentially paying for a safety net and a guidance system so you aren't left wandering completely alone in a highly competitive foreign city.
Next up, Section 4, securing the actual job.
Okay, so you've paid the fees, you've taken the flight, and your boots are officially on the ground in Dubai. Now what? Once you're there, reputable agencies try to drill one vital concept into their candidates: the support system, the referrals, the CVs, actually getting you into the room with the HR manager. That is about 70% of the battle, and the agency handles it. But that final 30%? Yeah, that relies entirely on you. Your skills, your attitude, your interview performance. No agency in the world can do the job for you. You have to go in there and close the deal. Which naturally brings us to a highly practical, frankly, super anxious question that every single ambitious job seeker thinks about, staring at the ceiling of their Dubai accommodation. What if I don't get a job immediately? I mean, you only have 60 days on that visa. The clock is definitely ticking.
The reassurance here really lies in the structure of the process itself.
You aren't just flying out to go to one single interview. The system is designed to provide you with 5 or more face-to-face opportunities. But your success highly depends on your own flexibility. If you only want one very specific role and refuse to consider anything else, you might struggle. Adapting to the UAE market means being open-minded, communicating well, and hey, sometimes taking a stepping stone job just to get that vital UAE experience onto your resume.
Question to think about today. Are you ready to trade the comfortable illusion of instant wealth for the hard, immensely rewarding reality of building your true career in the UAE? If you're someone chasing a dream, looking for genuine job opportunities, CV tips, or just wanting to understand business growth in Dubai, make sure to subscribe and join us on this journey. This is just the beginning, guys. Let's grow together. Thanks so much for learning with me today, and I will catch you in the next explainer.